Entitled football fans are unbearable, they're stupid, and they don't know what they're talking about. That is usually what we say. We say entitled football fans are a negative thing to any football club. But is that actually so? Because when one looks over at Real Madrid, almost everyone can agree that Real Madrid has the most entitled fan base in the footballing world. Yet every player that has ever played for Real Madrid and been successful claims that their success is because of the fan base, who has booed them despite all they have done in the past for the bad performances, who has been unforgiving with even their greatest legends, and who has been absolutely relentless in their criticism and abuse of anyone who has ever stepped foot in their club. Maybe entitlement is not actually then that bad for a football club. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Now, if you would please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, that would help out a ton. As we go through this here with the difference between entitlement and petulance is going to come up, and what it actually means to be a football fan. So maybe let's start with that. Now, a football fan, like it or not, is anyone who likes a club. If a fan calls himself a fan, they are a fan. You cannot say they are a fake fan or not simply because you disagree with their opinions, because your politics are different, or because they think about football in a way that you might consider stupid. If they consider themselves a fan, they are a fan and you cannot do anything about it. Gatekeeping is a major problem in modern football fan bases. So with that out of the way, yes, entitled fans are real fans. But do they make for good fans? Well, yes, they do. Because let's look again at Real Madrid. Real Madrid is often known to boo their own players for bad performances. Almost every other club in the world would consider this toxic. However, Real Madrid players consider it good. They say it is feedback and they consider it to make them better. When you look at Real Madrid, the amount of games they win late into the game after booing their own players, you can see that there is truth to this. You can see that considering Real Madrid has won 15 Champions Leagues, about 3 times as much as the closest competitor, that there is truth in this. And yet there's still the idea that being entitled is a bad thing for football fans. Why do I make this video to begin with? Let me tell you a story actually. Manchester City won the 4-peat last season after a grueling season where Pep Guardiola failed to get reinforcements in the summer despite the fact that the entire club had asked for it, where Pep Guardiola only barely managed to win a Premier League title despite the fact that his title rivals were extravagantly poor compared to what he had faced in previous seasons, where Pep Guardiola failed to go full in both the FA Cup and Champions League due to a lack of squad depth. Now, many would say it is entitled for Manchester City fans to demand more of Pep Guardiola. It is unfair to say Pep Guardiola was bored this season because we won the league title. However, if Manchester City fans had been in a revolt over that transfer window, there would certainly have been some big signings in January. If those big signings had led to Manchester City winning the double, or even to Manchester City winning double trebles, no one would be considering those fans to be toxic or negative, would they now? The truth is, fans who are called entitled, whether they actually are entitled or not, demand more from their club. They improve their club. Even the biggest legends of their club are not spared from criticism, because nobody deserves to be shielded from criticism. And again, this season, Manchester City has lost against Bournemouth the day before I make this video. The issues have been quite clear to every Manchester City fan for quite frankly a whole year. We need a robbery backup, they said. And there is none. Now, Manchester City fans, on Twitter mainly, because that is a cesspool, are saying it is entitled to demand more and to say that every defeat is unacceptable. Is it so? Let's go back to Manchester United in the 1990s. Alex Ferguson competed in a harsher condition in the Premier League, Small clubs were allowed to spend more money due to a lack of FFP rules. Small clubs were able to outspend the big clubs, and there were a lot more clubs that had the ambition to win league titles. Alex Ferguson won 2 league titles when the Premier League first started. When Alex Ferguson failed to secure the title against Blackburn, he went on a rage, demanded more from every single player, even though he only lost by a single point. And then they won another 2 titles. Alex Ferguson, if he was a fan, would have been considered entitled, but because he does it as a manager, people call it winning mentality. When does a fan become expected to have a higher standard of professionalism than the professional footballers on the pitch? Now answer me that question. Hello, now yes, this is time for my rambling part of the video. So, yeah, you've seen the video so far. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell me down below what you think about the video so far. And tell me what you think about this short ramble as well, because I do try to keep this short this time. Yes, the internet is a cesspool. A lot of Man City fans are angry because I said if we got the right transfers in the summer window, we would have won every single game so far this season, excluding the Internationale game. Yes, I'm talking all competitions. A lot of Manchester City fans are really angry about that, even though it's probably true, but that's besides the point. When you actually look at clubs like Arsenal, you think just a little bit more entitlement and you could actually win trophies. Like if they demanded this Arsenal team to spend money in the summer, they would probably have overtaken Man City. They didn't. If Arsenal fans demanded more, they might have won a title already in the past 20 years. If Spurs fans demanded more from their club, they might have actually seen a trophy already. Now I know that this is how it works because I have seen Barcelona go from too entitled to finish 4th, so they hired Xavi, wins the league in his first full season, too entitled to finish 2nd, they sack Xavi, they get Hansi Flick, and now they're balling again. Entitlement has led to improvement for these fan bases. Now, there's a clear and obvious issue of pettiness, petulance, childlike behavior during the Ballon d'Or ceremony. But that is where entitlement stops and where pettiness begins. Entitlement means you feel entitled to winning things. If you do not win things, that means you feel like your club made a mistake. If you feel like your club is entitled to winning trophies, it means you expect your club to do everything that is necessary to win those trophies. And the blame always comes back to your club. What Real Madrid did is shift the blame away from Vinicius Jr., from Jude Bellingham, from Carvajal, who were simply not good enough for the Ballon d'Or, and they placed them upon the Ballon d'Or ceremony itself. That is not entitlement by a fan base. That is petulance and simply delusion by Real Madrid Football Club. Because Vinicius Jr., let's be honest, wasn't that good last season. He was good for like 3 months, Rodri was good for 12 months, and Ballon d'Or is over a 12-month voting period in case you didn't know. But these Real Madrid fans might support that because that's what their club has gotten them to. But I promise you, if Real Madrid had never gone on strike against the Ballon d'Or, the Real Madrid fans would not be saying that the Ballon d'Or is rigged. They would be saying our players should be better, which is in fact what they have said in previous years where their players lost it. And you can't look at Cristiano Ronaldo fans because, let's be honest, 90% of them don't have brain cells and aren't even Real Madrid fans. So, just making that point as well. But yeah, that's it for me, really. Really tired of people on the internet saying, oh, you can't expect better of the richest club in the world. Fuck off, how about that, yeah? I don't need to respect your opinions if you're not going to respect mine, innit? So, if you don't respect my opinions, go fuck yourself. I respect everyone's opinions, with the presumption that you respect others. So, thank you for watching to the end. Like and subscribe again. I keep saying that this video. But yeah, do like and subscribe, helps the channel out a ton, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.